So I want to share with you just one last story. I was participating in an exercise at a campcraft event, and we were given a challenge. In this challenge, it was progressive. We had to create what are called feather sticks, and this won't make sense to some of you. Once we'd created our feather sticks, we moved on to the next piece of the challenge, which was gathering materials, and then we had to actually build a fire that met certain metrics or certain standards. So as soon as I heard the process, I ran back to my camp. And I came back, and several of the participants had already moved on to the second, and even were working on the third stage of the challenge. And I jumped in, I started whittling away to create my feather sticks, and then I went and I gathered some materials, and then I built my fire. I got my fire started. To make a long story short, I won the challenge. I was the first to accomplish the objective within the challenge. One of the young men came to me and asked this question: how did you do that? I saw you leave. How did you make such a quick comeback? And I said this. This is a principle that my grandfather taught me in using an axe. He said, before you start chopping wood, tend to your tool. And I ran and got my leather strop because I knew that my knife had already been abused and had been used during the course of the day, and it was in bad shape. So I grabbed a strop and I took the time to sharpen my knife. And because I sharpened my knife, I was able to make very fine, very delicate feather sticks, which I then used to quickly reach ignition and allowed me to, I had lots of curls, lots of feather sticks, so I was able to get the material, which didn't have to be as premium, because I could take some wetter material because I had more fine feathers to keep the fire burning longer, and that also allowed me to get my fire hotter quicker, and therefore I won the challenge. But it all started with keeping myself sharp. And this is important. It is absolutely critical as you mentor others, as you disciple others, as you work with people to help them grow. Make sure you're investing the time to grow yourself. Make sure that you are keeping your tool sharp.